Since the Republican-led Senate has decided we peons are stuck having to pay for Obamacare, President Donald Trump has now threatened to end all government payments to lawmaker health insurers if Congress does not pass a new health care bill. He also made it very clear to call to attention the fact that they lied to the American people for 7 years by saying that if they would elect the GOP they would, in fact, be repealing and replacing the failing Obamacare law. This tweet came a day after Senate Republicans, led by Arizona Senator and our favorite traitor, failed to get the 51 votes which would have been enough to at least repeal parts of the Affordable Care Act. President Barack Obama's signature health care bill, commonly known as Obamacare, which is on the way to collapse, which would lead to the enactment of a single-payer European model of insurance where everyone's health insurance is subject to what the government feels is sufficient. Everyone except lawmakers, that is. Obamacare failure is on the Democrats. Premium and deductible costs are rising and choice and competition are decreasing. As of now, over 1,200 counties will have only one insurance provider available on the individual market next year, and 35,000 individuals will live in counties with no options available at all. These numbers are expected to increase as insurers finalize their 2018 plans in the upcoming weeks, and yet, Democratic lawmakers have not introduced any major legislation to try and fix the system. Senate Republicans are planning to vote on their version of the long-awaited health care replacement bill as early as next week. This is the latest development in the contentious process of dismantling the Affordable Care Act. The unveiling of the Better Care Reconciliation Act sets up another showdown of competing narratives. ACA supporters will accuse Republicans of cutting coverage and reducing benefits, and the GOP will point to a flawed system that is losing insurers and forcing double-digit premium increases on families across the country. This face-off is nothing new. The conversation has played out repeatedly over the past 6 months. But one thing no one seems to be talking about is that Republicans are the only ones attempting to address the rising costs, declining quality of coverage, and increasing lack of choice in the healthcare marketplace. Democrats seem to be content with the status quo of the Affordable Care Act. Premium and deductible costs are rising and choice and competition are decreasing. As of now, over 1,200 counties will have only one insurance provider available on the individual market next year, and 35,000 individuals will live in counties with no options available at all. These numbers are expected to increase as insurers finalize their 2018 plans in the upcoming weeks, and yet, Democratic lawmakers have not introduced any major legislation to try and fix the system. They have taken the easy way out, showboating and complaining instead of working on a solution to stabilize the health insurance market. Republicans should no longer let their colleagues across the aisle get a free pass on the health care reform discussion. They cannot assume that just because the ACA is unpopular with their conservative base, replacing it will be a political win for the party. In addition to highlighting the merits of their own bill, Republicans must also continue to show the country that the ACA is a disastrous law, but one that Democrats are nonetheless committed to preserving. The Democrats' refusal to change current law most likely stems from an unwillingness to admit that the ACA has not lived up to its promises. Conservatives predicted 8 years ago that a government-heavy healthcare system would lead to decreased competition and increased costs. Democrats should not let embarrassment that those predictions came true prevent real solutions and lasting reform. To anyone who has ever wondered what we patriotic red-blooded Americans saw in Donald Trump need to look no further. President Trump isn't in it for the fame, glory, or money. He has had that for years. Today he has done what all of us have been saying since day one. If Obamacare is so great, then why did the hacks in Congress exempt themselves? What makes them, and their family, more special than myself and my family? Other than the fact that myself and my family didn't make it to where we are by lying, cheating, and stealing. Please share if you want to see the hacks in Congress on the same health care plan we peons have.